If you're seeing this video, then chances are you've been scrolling on social media a bit too often lately. You maybe have felt tired, especially after work. And the truth is, you are not lazy, but you are uninspired. What you are doing for work is not fulfilling your soul, so your body feels tired. And this is what happened to me when I first entered the job market and I had my first 9-to-5 job. I remember I was so excited the first day, but afterwards I was completely exhausted. And I realized, whoa, I'll have to do this until I'm old and retired. And I realized I can't do this. So eventually I found this book called The 4-Hour Workweek. And it had 2 palm trees, a hammock, and I was like, yes, that sounds like what I want to do. So I read this book by Tim Ferriss and it was life-changing. And after I read it, I was like, okay, I want to achieve a 4-hour work week. And now I have. And when I work those 4 hours per week, I love it. So my life doesn't feel like work anymore. So don't worry if you're in that position that I was, where you feel tired and lazy. So all you feel you have energy for is just scroll content on social media or watch Netflix all day or play video games. Once you make your soul happy, you will get back your energy. Before I hit record, I asked God to only show this video to people who are ready to start creating, who has a soul contract with a big audience that they are about to help in this lifetime. So if you clicked on this video and you're still here, chances are you are going to help so many people. And it might feel overwhelming. It might feel strange, especially if you don't have lots of credentials. You might not have an audience at all or a very small one, but it doesn't matter. You have wisdom to share, and the audience will come to you once you make the intention that you are ready to stop consuming and start doing, stepping into your unique soul mission. And let me know if this is you. When I said this, you're feeling excitement, but you're also scared at the same time. And that means it resonates, it's in line with your soul, but it feels terrifying for the ego. And a big reason for this is because most people have a fear of being seen. And I did too when starting out. I am a huge introvert and also empath. So I feel really deeply. I've always been a people pleaser, always worried about people's opinions about me. So when I started out, I was so terrified of posting. When I posted my first video on YouTube, I deleted it a few days later because I was just so critical of myself. So it took a lot of inner work to come to the realization that it is fine. You know, I have wisdom to share with the world. And a big shift for me was that people don't care as much as you think, because everybody is so caught up in their own lives and their own life story. So they think that everybody cares so much about them, what they're wearing, what they're saying, but actually people don't. There's been studies and experiments where people wear like a crazy hat or like a t-shirt with the most ridiculous saying, and people just don't care at all. And we live in a time in history where you can literally identify as a worm and that be acceptable. So you talking about what lights you up, your hobby, trust me, it is not crazy. And the few people who will leave hate comments, because there's always going to be a few, that is more a reflection of them, their insecurities, their jealousy. In my school, in high school, there was this girl and she would talk shit about everybody. But I knew her. She had a really traumatic and difficult childhood. So she took out her frustration on others. So when you get hate comments, when you're being yourself, that's not a reflection on you, but of them. So just bless them and let them be. And if it's really offensive, you can just remove the comment. A second reason why you could feel resistance towards creating could be that you feel like you don't have time, especially if you're working a job right now, or you are a mom or a dad. And it is true that in the beginning, you do have to put in the work. It's not going to be a 4-hour work week at the start. So you want to be posting consistently. So is that once a week? Is it twice a week? What works for you? Do that consistently. That's what the algorithm loves, no matter if it's on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, whatever platform you want. I will say though that if you only can post 1 or 2 times per week, then you want to choose YouTube, because it is a search engine, so it has a longer lifespan than posts. I have YouTube videos that I posted 7 years ago and they are still making me money to this day. But I can't say the same for Instagram and TikTok. So yes, in the beginning, it will take some time for you. But eventually, the more videos you make, the more money you will make from ad revenue, the products you sell, affiliate marketing. And you will now start earning money while you're sleeping. So you stop trading time for money. And eventually you'll earn enough that you can quit your job and you no longer need that day job. So see creating as an investment. Eventually you'll get to a point where you just need to make a few videos per month, only work 4 hours a week, and then you're done. Because you're earning money literally 24/7, even when you sleep. Let's claim it in the comments. Let's claim it in the comments. I attract new followers effortlessly. And then the third reason you can feel resistance towards creating, even though it's your path, is that you're stuck in learning mode. You might be on the path to find your life purpose, the path to find your perfect business, reading books about it, taking courses about it. And this feels very safe for the ego, because the ego feels like, I'm on my way there. I'm being very productive now. But if you never get out of that learning phase and actually start taking action towards your dream life and your dream business, you're never going to get there. So that's why I always say you got to take messy action, because perfectionism is procrastination in disguise. So I challenge you this week, take one messy, small action towards becoming an abundant content creator. So filming a 1-minute video on Instagram, one little post, or signing up for YouTube if you haven't already, or perhaps booking a free business clarity call with us, link in the description. You have literally so much wisdom to share with the world. So you would be doing the world a disservice if you didn't share your wisdom. Now, if you're wondering, once you have your channel, once you're posting consistently, how do you actually make money from it? How can you actually quit your job? For that, you gotta watch my other video, Best Business Models for Spiritual People. Check it out. It's in the pinned comment here on YouTube or in the description if you're watching this on podcast. Subscribe if you like this video, and love you. See you in the next one.